I think maybe the heat's even on in here. Which one? It doesn't matter. Okay, hello everyone. Sorry we're running a little bit late. And Charlene she's in her night-night clothes already. And we've Betsy instead. Betsy is acting on the part of Charlene. And Golden here. We just finished, although Betsy looks fantastic, we just finished unloading hay.
Well, I had to go back to the shop, so I had to
clean up. It's a nice hat. Is that one you sell them in the shop?
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you.
Yeah. So you guys might know Betsy. Betsy's been a long time contributor to the crazy Goldy farm, and also she goes all the way back to Service Dog Project. That's where she's a Great Dane person. She's had some of the breeders. She had all of the her dogs.
Started with Scarlet and Nisha, and now we have Sky. Yeah, so grandmother, mother, daughter. But actually, I started cleaning stalls when you first started Equine Rescue Network. Was it here to start?
Yep, it was here to start.
Yep.
And then I got kicked out of here.
Oh, you did?
Because my mother, she just grew so big, so that's when we ended up at Rut.
Okay.
Yeah, but you were doing the stalls here.
Yeah, so my sons and I started volunteering in the very beginning. I met your mom and Megan at Costco.
And I remember hearing about you, like, somebody's taking care of Lincoln, she wants to ride him. And I'm like, good luck.
So then I started cleaning the stalls, because I'd rather clean stalls than pick up dog poop.
Yes.
But it was funny, I was here for a long time, and I was like, who is this Janine?
Yeah.
Because I didn't eat you for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I finally roped her in. So now we are, we hunt together, and she rides Chester, and I ride Sunshine on Saturdays. Fox hunting, there's no, it's a drag hunt, so we're actually not killing anything, we're just chasing a scented, they drag a scent through the woods, and the hounds follow the scent, and the horses follow the hounds. Seems like a crazy, and then everybody gets all dressed up.
It's like a pretend.
A pretend hunt.
Yeah.
Everybody gets all dressed up, and it seems like a crazy idea, but it's the only way you can gallop through lots of land and jump over fences.
Yeah.
Really fun to gallop and jump. And pretty much that's why we do it.
Well, you got me into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started riding Lincoln, and then I rode a few. Bruno, that we got with the mule.
Yeah.
And then Sky, and
I don't know, the list goes on.
Yep.
And
so,
now we have the two, I feel like the two finalists.
Yeah. Yep.
Chester and Sunshine. So, so now she went riding today.
Yeah.
Jen.
Yep.
And then we got 174 bales of hay from Canada. Thank you to all the Goldy warriors that have been buying bricks. That's where the money went. And it took us, how long do you think it took us to unload it?
So 2:33. Are you just getting back?
Oh no, we've been doing. Oh no, I think it took. We started unloading it at 2:20. I think we were done by 3:30.
I think you thought it was good, but it was a well-oiled machine. I have a video of you guys.
Oh yes,
I can share with you. Or did you get a video?
Yeah, just send me your video.
Okay. Because it was amazing. It was like an assembly line.
Yeah, many assembly lines. The chaos was minimal. The hay flying everywhere. We had Elizabeth, Nick, Emily from the owner of Meredith Farm. We had Corey. We had Kate. We had Pam. We had Betsy. We had Jen, Val, and I don't know the other
two others,
and Eric Peterson. So I don't know how many people that, and Michelle.
Oh, right.
So it was a massive team that just got busy, and it was a lot of hay. And the thing that was so amazing about it is this guy from Canada shows up. It's a 53-foot long truck, and I don't know if Elizabeth might have posted videos too. I don't know. Gigantic truck. So we unloaded hay for about a half an hour, like this rapid succession of hay flying everywhere. We're stacking it in stalls and just moving. There's like, I felt like, you ever watched Lucille Ball when she's in the assembly line and she starts eating candies? That's what I felt like. If you didn't, it was hard to keep up. Yeah, we're just coming fast and furious and flying all over the place. So we did that for about a half an hour, and then we stopped and took a 5 minutes, and I walked over to the truck, and it looked like we were only about 10 feet in, and I'm like,
did you get all those bales for you guys?
All of the entire truck was for us.
Wow.
And so, but it reduced our hay costs. Usually hay is between $10 and $16 a bale, and it varies. So we got all of that hay for about $7,000.
Okay.
And all in. Anyway, hold on a second. Let me do the math in my head. 7,000. So in my head. 784. So it's almost $9 a bale.
Okay.
So, but $9 a bale, if you know, it's the tariffs and everything that's been changing. And we've paid $16 a bale, and we feed out between Meredith and here 10 to 12 bales a day. So do the math on how important the hay is.
Yeah.
So this will save us a significant amount of money. And it also allowed us, I changed the Henny Penny board from 700 and something bricks that people would buy to 500 because it's such a reduction in, we've had a couple things that got economies of scale and done some things that make life easier. So our budget is about $5,000 to $6,000 a month. That's what it costs to run Goldy's farm with the staff to go out to all of the nursing homes and senior centers and the hay and the vet bills and everything. So I reduced that down, and so that's good. But it was a great accomplishment today.
Wow. Especially from Canada, getting such good price for the tariffs.
Yeah. Well, 2 weeks ago they had to pay the tariffs.
Okay.
And the farm that told us about they had to pay the tariffs, and they were 25% more for them.
Right.
And this time it was interesting. Last night at 8:30 at night, he called the guy that was bringing the truck down. Called me, and I don't like to answer the phone at 8:30 at night, but I thought he was going to cancel, or I was like, oh, this is not going to be good news. And he asked me, he's like, why are you ordering hay from me for the first time? And you're a new customer. I have to ask you, why are you ordering? Who do you normally get hay from? And I was like, well, we get hay from here and here. And then I said, and also we get hay from the fields out of Meredith. And he said, oh, right. You don't have enough hay because the fields didn't produce a second cut for you this year. This is why you have to order hay. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then I hung up the phone. I'm like, that's what he needed something to tell the tariff guy to get across the border. So, yeah, otherwise, because that's the way, there's ways to get around for agriculture, and that's one of them is the drought this year is impacting the business. So I think that's why we didn't, because I thought that I can't keep up with tariffs. So.
Yeah. I can't either. But did he turn around and drive back to Canada now?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's a 4-hour drive.
Oh.
He produces 800,000 bales a year, and he has 5,000 acres right across the border in Canada. Wow. So that's what he does all year. He drives up to this area, dumps off hay.
Wow.
And drives back.
Got the truck for it.
Yeah. So that was the major excitement.
Yep.
So we also did a job this morning with the day up in Gloucester. We haven't been there in about 2 months. It's a pretty there's a lot of people in that, a lot of severely disabled group in that. It's not a nursing home. It's for people that have. There's a lot of it's always a little young people that have things like Alzheimer's end up in these day programs, and so there's a lot of people that are like my age but they have Alzheimer's, and they've had serious health issues, and they probably still stay at home at night with their spouse or with their family, but they get at these day centers. It's a lockdown center, so that they go in. They can't walk in and out, and they get dropped off the same way we would drop off an infant nursing home. They get dropped off, and so we probably saw 60. Judy has the exact number, but I think we saw at least 60 people in that facility today. We brought the bunny, and all of the dogs, Willow and Larky, Sizzle, Wanda, and then we brought Flower today. I'm working with Flower because I think Flower is going to be the one that I take down to Aiken, because I was going to take Delight, but I realized the stand in the Aiken in South Carolina can make white donkeys and white horses orange. So I'm going to take, and Flower is not as good, because I might be doing those.
Flower needs a little more training.
Yeah, yeah. But I might be doing those jobs. I can handle, the whole setup by myself with Delight or with Magnus, because they're so good. Flower is a little bit of a handful. So I'm going to work with her for the next couple of weeks to get her tuned up. She was really good to me.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you bring the turkey?
I did not bring the turkey.
Okay.
Because the turkey requires someone to be 100% turkey.
Okay.
But the turkey is going to start to go out. I try to rotate it and give them a little bit. But the turkey salad.
A day off from work.
Yeah. Sally is going to go out all before Thanksgiving, all next week. She's going to do every job between now and Thanksgiving. So she's going into lockdown for. But I don't know why I do this, but it's irrelevant. But I worry about the bird flu. But she's going to come into the barn. No one has to worry about bird flu. Elizabeth says I'm stupid and shouldn't do it, so I'm still arguing with it. It's not that we don't even have bird flu in Massachusetts. The last summer we did, and they didn't allow birds. They were worried about birds, but I shouldn't worry about it. Maybe we won't do that.
Who was worried? The facilities were worried about.
No, the state, when they were bird flu in the Cape Cod. We didn't have it in the North Shore.
Okay.
But even that shut down, we didn't bring any of it. We didn't do chicken bingo all summer because of it. And we put the chickens that go into nursing homes, the pet ones, are in an isolated area.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think we have to worry about that anymore. If anyone thinks we got to worry about it, please send me a message. But I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that worry. So Sally's going to start working all next week. And there's a lot of drama over with Sally and the bunny, because Sally identifies now as a duck, and all the ducks have gone down to the pond and won't come out of the pond. We can't get them back in their house because they want to sleep by the pond, they live by the pond, and they won't come up the hill. And so Sally now goes down, but I guess she's gone in the pond and tried to swim, and she sits down there with them. And I think the bunny's a little depressed because he doesn't have, the ducks were holding it all together, and now they've become ducks. And so I'm going to figure out.
I wonder if it gets colder. No, because they're not really affected.
Yeah, they're not. They have
duck cold-blooded.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. But I don't think they're.
I don't think they're cold-blooded.
I don't think they're cold.
They've got their down. They're down comforters.
Yeah. So I've already picked out all the good stuff out of the candy. That's your fancy stuff. Yeah, these are. Are we going to look at questions? Okay, so let's see if I can pull up the questions. Yeah.
Do you want me to help you?
I can figure out how to do it.
Do you go to the website?
I go to the Goldy Farm website, and then I go to the YouTube channel. I think that's ready to do it. So Elizabeth is probably lying flat on the floor right now because she's exhausted from the hay project, like we all are. Okay, so here we go. Here we are. Now I go here. Turn this down.
Oh, okay.
And let's see.
Okay.
We have. Oh, of course, my glasses. We have lots of these. Okay. Hello, everyone. Don't know if there's a. Oh yes. Okay. We're a little late on that call. Okay. Happy birthday to Betty Tingley. Happy birthday. Hopefully she's enjoying herself a nice meal, as we have on Betsy's expense on many occasions. What's called it? Oh, the link on mail call. Okay, so I got to fix that link to mail call. Thank you. I forgot to do that. I will do that, but probably not tonight, and we'll do that tomorrow. By 5 o'clock tomorrow, I will have that done. I wonder if Janine will answer. Okay, yes. So Carlene's sleeping. Okay, I see the camera, but all right. Oh, happy birthday. Okay, so it's caught up. Does anyone have any questions for us as we're sitting here chatting? Tomorrow we have Hunt Hospital, not Hunt Rehab Center and Nursing Home.
And I heard Judy's back.
Judy's back. Judy is back.
And Judy takes Willow as well?
Oh, yes, and Judy's been taking Willow at night. I have to say, I've almost had, yes, okay, so I've almost had a nervous breakdown with the puppy, because the original plan, which I thought was a good one, was my mother and Judy would do like, actually it was going to be me and Judy, but it's turning out to be my mother and Judy, because Kate is downstairs, and so it was, but the puppy was only going to be at Goldy's farm half the time. The rest of the time it would go with Judy. So that meant I only have to worry about the puppy half the time. But then Judy had this family emergency and left for a lot of the past. She went out to Minnesota several times for weeks on end, and then the last time she was out there for over a month. And that meant that we had the puppy.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
And a Great Dane, not housebroken puppy was really, I was mopping that floor 3 times a day.
With a urinary tract infection?
Oh, yes, with a urinary tract infection at the beginning. So I was mopping that floor 3 times a day. And then, my mother was just like, the worst part about it was she liked to have the puppy would sleep on my mother. Fortunately, the puppy's not too big to do that, but my mother would be lying there with the puppy asleep, and the puppy would wake up and then just get on the floor and pee, and then people come in and out, and there's my 88-year-old mother sitting there with dog poop on the floor. Yeah, so it was. I almost had a nervous breakdown over it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And all it would take was then the puppy would grab a roll of toilet paper off the counter or paper towels or a sock, and then just run around. Well, my mother would sleep through the whole thing, would run around with toilet paper, running through the poop and the pee, and I was just like, But towards the last week that Judy was still out in Minnesota, the puppy became house trained.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she got back after all the hard work had been done.
So now she's house trained too. Judy.
Yeah, so she's...
Judy loves her.
Judy, I have to say, the timing on having that puppy is, because Judy's still really, she's a little traumatized, and having the puppy around is really so beneficial. She started talking
traumatized by
what happened to her brother.
Okay, okay.
And she was very, very close to her brother, and so she's very traumatized over it, and the puppy's really being helped.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
And I said the whole time she was out in Minnesota, I would send her little pictures of the puppy, and I would not tell her that, come home, I can't take it anymore. Right. I tried not to call her at all, and when I did talk to her, I was like, everything's great here. And I was like, oh my God.
She's such a beautiful puppy.
She is a beautiful puppy, but really, that's it. There will be no more puppies on this property. I really will have a nervous breakdown. It was too much.
A lot of moving parts.
I can manage a lot, but I was on the brink of, So
we got many moving parts.
It's funny now, but it wasn't then.
Yeah.
So, Okay, when will you be taking down the fountain? Oh, God, the fountain was supposed to come down on November 1st. I told Bud I would take this fountain down, and it's now after, so it's coming down this weekend. Let's see, did the Bunny and Sally get lost in at night? And I check at about 11 o'clock before I go to bed. I check to see if the ducks have come up, just to make sure that they don't want to come in, and they are staying down by the water, so that we're not keeping them out. All the birds, the bat. There's a 6-foot wire fence all around the area where the ducks currently are. Along the back side, there's a 4-foot fence because it's the water. I could only do a 4-foot fence. So something would have to. It would be really tough for something to get in to where the ducks are, and it's pretty overgrown where it's the 4-foot, right? Yeah. Well, the 4-foot is actually in the water, so they. Okay. So if they were to come in over the 4-foot, they would have had to swim to come in.
Oh, okay, I see.
And the area that the 6-foot is overgrown.
Okay.
So it would really have to be something that wanted those. They would go after the chickens first, but she brings, I don't know. But then if something came in to kill them, they also could swim away. If it was a fish or cat, I don't think that swim, or the fish or cat is what I worry about. I don't know. I've tried to get them out of that pond. It would require swimming. So, what does the new little spotted guy or girl? It's a guy. It's a boy. I think he's about a year and a half old. He doesn't have a name, but he's super cute, and I do think he will, with a little work, he'll be good for the program, and that will be nice. Remember, with the animals that are here, we are training. If somebody comes along and says that they're going to go to, back home to wherever they live, whether it's Maine, Connecticut, and they're going to want to take an animal to nursing homes and do what we do here, then we will consider rehoming them, because that means we can go to New Holland and pick up these two that we got off the wall, not the back wall, but there's always like little sidewalls. The minis that don't necessarily go to the minis don't go to auction, but they go to terrible homes. If you're in, there's a bunch of kids that will have it so people will buy these mini ponies because they have small children. Well, the children grow up and the minis go back to auction. It's typically what happens to minis. So we could come in here, we could train them, give them a job, and then place them carefully place them with people that want to do that job, and they can have a really nice life. So that's where, for example, Angus is going, where some of the other, like we had Magnus and the other one was going, I can't remember names, but yeah, so, but right now we are bringing him into the program. But he's in quarantine as we have it set it up so that they're in the arena and then the Tanner barn, and everybody else is pushed forward and all the rest, so there's a 35-foot gap between everybody. Let's see, do you think you would ever Emar McCord, animal artist, would be interested in drawing Goldy's farm animals? I don't know. I know her. I think I know her. Yeah, I know her. I don't know if she'd be interested in doing that. That would be interesting.
What, like, I guess, is she an artist?
She's an artist, yeah.
I published her cards and stuff in my shop.
Oh, maybe she would.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I know. I've met her. I've been at parties before with her. She's very nice.
Yeah, super nice. She's from Ireland.
Yeah.
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 I mean, maybe she could do a card and we could sell it in the shop as a fundraiser.
That'd be great.
Because I wanted to ask you, I'd like to do a fundraiser on December 13th for you guys.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. December 13th. We'll show up at our Christmas. I mean, I got to pull out all the costumes again.
Yeah, I was going to do it in the shop, like do a big raffle basket.
Are they doing that like parade thing again?
If you want, and maybe I could hire you as well.
Yep.
As a donation, pay you, but then have all about you guys and have a raffle basket, because the raffle baskets usually make good money.
Oh, I have a basket for you of monkey fist in the back of my car.
Okay. Guess what? North Shore Magazine came to the shop today to pull things for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And they chose one of your mom's monkey fists. So maybe it'll make
sell them on an idea, because somebody's going to write a story about Sally.
I know. But North Shore Magazine probably wouldn't do that. That'd be more the local paper.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get Sally for press.
Yeah.
This is Thanksgiving, and she's down. Everybody keeps asking us, are you going to eat them at Thanksgiving?
No, they have names. Although people do that with pigs, right?
Yeah, no, we're not eating the pigs.
But we'll work on getting a story on selling.
Yeah, we're going to get a story on selling. But all of these projects, it's a major feat to do what we did today, get the pay here. I mean, and tomorrow we've got all of the back doors getting replaced here on the barn. It's getting to be winter, and all those doors are open, and so we're getting the back doors replaced.
You have a lot of moving parts.
Always. I'm looking forward to not having moving parts. I mean, you could write a book about the turkey who thinks she's a duck on the poor lonely rabbit, and that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
I could do that, and maybe I can get Emar to do the picture, because that's the limitation. I can write the story, but I can talk to her Yeah, we need someone to do the illustrations for that, but I would totally do it.
I wonder who knows sooner on that was doing the questions, but I can run it by her.
How long is it going? The animals are going to be, their animals are going to be in the 30 days quarantine. They'll be here. Well, actually, they won't be here 30 days because they can go over to Meredith after the big horses can go to Meredith after there's animals over at Meredith that are also in quarantine. And they are done in 2 weeks, so we can move them over there in 2 weeks. And no, I'm never going to rehome Elvis and Demi because they're not, I mean, we take them out to events, but they're not ever going to be safe enough to go into a nursing home. And well, I take him, but it's very calculated, and he's good, but he's not something, an animal that anybody other than me can handle. Right. So, and he adores you. He's my baby. I love him. I mean, I love them all, but I'm very passionate about, as we all are, it's not just me, and even the Goldy Warriors, about getting animals out to do the job that we do, because I've always laughed with people, and I was laughing with someone today, I was laughing with Jen, like, yeah, I left retired from a nicely paying job to work, that I work barely 5 days a week, and now I work 7 days a week, 12-hour days, and I don't make a salary, but it's great. It's much, having days where, we have all the camaraderie of the Hate Project today, combined with what we do. If you guys ever have the chance to come up to Goldy's Farm and go on any of these jobs, I promise you will walk away with an elated feeling of joy and happiness, because that's what you support with Goldy's Farm, and that's what we do, and it really is so rewarding.
Yeah, you can see it in the pictures, especially you're in your element, totally.
And before we left, I made sure, I always do this, like, I ask all the staff, do you want to take a selfie with Flower? And Flower's not as good as Delight, but everybody lined up and took selfies, and they were so happy. It's just because part of our job, or what we do, is not only helping all the seniors there, but giving the staff something to look forward to, because it's a pretty tough job that these people have in these places. As we're going out, there's like all these seniors that are running over to the door, trying to get out the door, and the staff, they want to go home with their pony. So, yes. Let's see. Back from the root canal. Oh, somebody had a root canal today. Oh, those are awful. I hope that, good luck with that. Yeah, I've had root canals. To our Goldy's animals. People are going to try to recruit her. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. And what happened to Carlene's golf cart? Where is the golf cart? Oh, I think it's in the, it's actually parked in the Donkey Cafe. I don't know why it's parked there, but it's working. It's fine. It's under the tea tent. And that's happy. I hope people do come next. We are going to get kind of as we head towards December. Now December will be full of Christmas activities, and the remaining of November will be Thanksgiving. But we are going into a shutdown. Like the ARC people are not coming until next spring, because they're not coming next week because it's too cold. It's miserable. So everything will start up. We'll open up the farm. If people really want to come, they can still come. But people. I don't expect anybody. We're going on a winter schedule. We're going to be a lot of dogs and inside animals for the next couple months. I will be going down to Aiken and bringing Flower, the bunny, a couple chickens, and I'll continue doing what we do down there. And I'll clip Flower and bring her into nursing home. So we are still going to be doing, but just I'll be doing that down here. Up here, Judy and Elizabeth and my mother will be going to nursing homes doing with dogs, chicken bingo, that kind of stuff. It's Betsy Frost. What a classy lady. She met Connor on a volunteering trip. I think he is supposed to pick up something, but stay to help out. What a good kid.
Oh,
And you're like you're a classy lady.
It's the hat, I know.
It's the hat, yeah, it's the hat. I think that's it for questions. It's 5:35. I got animals to feed, and I think that's probably enough. That's enough for one day. That's enough for one day. So we'll see today. Although, the biggest news of the day, I forgot. Elizabeth drank a beer.
Oh, and she's not a beer. No,
she said she'd never had a beer before. I don't know how you live in Scotland and never had. Maybe she never had an American beer, but everybody sat around. Somebody brought beer at the end. Everybody sat around, and I didn't drink a beer. Everybody sat around at the end and had a beer, and Elizabeth drank beer, so she's a little boost up.
Oh,
she doesn't drink, and it was it's like a regular Coors beer. So,
oh my gosh. Maybe she's just used to Scotch.
Maybe, yeah. Right. I've never seen. I don't think she's ever. Yeah, I don't think she's. I've never seen her drink anything.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good for her. I mean, right? I mean, my liver could use a little break, but
yeah. Well, it happens. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Sometimes it's the only thing I'm looking forward to at the end of the day is my glass of wine.
Yeah.
Tonight, are you coming tonight?
Yes.
Tonight we're going out with a couple of my riding friends. I can only handle going out once a week.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So we're going out to 1640 for a nice dinner with people that I grew up with and people we ride with. So it's real nice. So in addition to finishing feeding, I've got to take a shower. So
okay. Do you have to help you feed?
No, I think Claudette. I just have to make sure everybody's done. I think Claudette was here. How's the generator for my mother? We've made no progress on the generator, but that is on my radar. So I'll work on it. Yes, I will work on it. It's on my radar because that's one of those things that I gotta fix.
I wonder if Bud can help with that.
No, we just have to. Yeah, I gotta get the generator. I had the new insurance guy come yesterday, so I gotta get the insurance, new insurance. For 45, we have insurance for 37, and trying to get one. We have separate policies for 45 and 37. I'm trying to get one umbrella policy for the whole thing. So I'm trying to get that
right because the generator probably requires more insurance, just because it's.
I don't think so.
Kind of a liability.
No, it's just. Yeah, no, that's not the problem.
Oh.
The problem is we just have when you pay for two big policies with two different companies. You can have just one policy for the whole thing. So then you could drop the current. I don't know. You got to get the insurance on one. There's too many moving parts. So,
yeah.
And I got to get all the winterized stuff, including the generator. So yeah. So I'm on that. I'm on it. Yeah, I haven't forgotten that. How about the grant? We won't know about the grant for the Cumming Center until the middle of November. So
that's coming soon.
Yeah, it is coming soon. So as soon as I know, and my mother's like, oh, we're definitely like there are so many nonprofits doing so many great things in this community that if somebody else gets it, then we will just continue on doing what we're doing. I am going to spend some time once life calms down. Once I get down south and I have just me and the animals down there to worry about and doing a few jobs down there, I will have time to start looking for additional ways to fund the circus. Yes, okay. I hope that will help you. Yes. Yes, we're very hopeful that will make life a little bit easier. We're getting into a good, we're getting into we don't want to grow the organization much bigger, and I think we are, we're getting into a good cadence of money coming in, and it's enough to cover everything. I don't feel like I'm scared that we are overspending and not going to be able to continue. I feel like we're at a good sustainable level. We do need things like, we're still using my truck, my trailer, my car, my SUV, and my other trailer. So we need to invest in things to make life a little bit better. But right now it's working, and I'm fine with using my own equipment. But the Ford is gonna be fine for a while, but the Armada is getting old, so that's going to need to be replaced at some point. So those car things are.
What year is your Armada?
2020.
That's old. Maybe we just switch cars.
Okay.
Yeah, the van.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Armada has a little. I think that Armada has something wrong with it, but I've taken it to the shop and nobody's. Because I would do that, but it has a little hesitation every once in a while.
So does the van.
Yeah. Okay, then it's a deal. All right, we'll talk later. We might be doing some wheeling and dealing.
I just think getting the grant though on the it's good to have some sort of slush fund.
We don't have
for
if you have a big veterinary expense or anything goes wrong. But taking right now I'm driving all the way to Rockport with the Armada with the trailer and then another car with the dogs in it. We got to solve that, but that'll be next year's problem. There's a whole bunch of things that are problems that I've just kicked down the pipe right here because we've accomplished. I mean, I don't know if you can see it from the cameras, but we've accomplished so much.
I mean, it's incredible. Look at where we're sitting. This was like dog kennels.
Yeah, we've accomplished all the construction has been, just not just like construction, painting, fixing, painting. So it's just it hasn't ended. So, but you drive up the driveway, and now we got all the leaves that we got to worry about. But things are coming together nicely. So I'm really feeling that next year it will be a lot less stress. So thank you all for joining us once again. And Elizabeth and the star of the show, right? Elizabeth and Carlene will be back tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. Good night. Okay. Okay, so I got to finish eating, and then Shari, can you come back? You want to come back and pick me up and we go together? Sure. Come on. Or I can come pick you up. Pick you? I'll come pick you up. Okay. You want to just text me? Yeah. You're on the way. I'm not on the way. Okay. All right. All right. You shut off the heat? Yeah. I'm going to go hang upside down for a little while. I tripped on. Here I ride and I trip on a little box in the shop. So I'm a little twisted.
Oh, you just did that tonight, or?